Hey everyone, Gravity here, and we recently hit 500 subs. So I have a few things planned to celebrate that, and one of those things was a Q&A video. So I've reached out and made some posts on my community tab, on my Discord, as well as on my Twitter to try and gather some questions from different people and everything who's been around the channel for a while. And obviously, as I don't have the biggest channel on YouTube, I have some repeating people asking different questions on here, but I'm sure that's fine. So I compiled a list of all these questions, and I'm kind of just gonna go down this list. None of it's scripted or anything, I just have the questions written out, so I'm just gonna answer it here, and hopefully it's entertaining enough for you guys for a Q&A, as I've never really done anything like this before. So first we have some questions from Pimp Shark. Are you an AK-47 or an AR-15 man? Neither. I'm not really into guns that much, sorry to disappoint. Why the fuck have you not played Fallout New Vegas? This is a question I've actually have gotten a few times. It's because I hear nothing but good things about the game, and if it's truly as good as everyone says, then I think I would need to dedicate a lot of time to that game, and at the current moment I just don't have that time to dedicate to a single game. Hopefully I could play it in the future though, and possibly even stream it. Where are your bitches? And if you have no bitches, why are you bitchless? Probably because relationships are exhausting. I was in one for a long time. I know the amount of effort they take, and bro, I'm just trying to bull with the fucking boys right now, man. I'm not really too interested in a relationship, and I just don't get bitches, man. I'm gonna keep it straight with you. What's a rim job? I haven't looked up the fucking definition of it, but I'm gonna assume it's when you tongue punch someone's asshole. So next we have Big Squigums asking, why'd you start the channel? Also, when are you doing a nude calendar? I can't say I'd be doing a nude calendar. I joked around about starting an OnlyFans for huge donation amounts, but I would just be uploading like Minecraft Let's Play videos on the OnlyFans, or maybe even like on Pornhub, just make a Pornhub account and upload Minecraft Let's Play there. As for why did I start the channel? I guess at the time I was very by myself, I was very lonely. I wasn't doing a lot, and it was something I always wanted to do, and it came to wanting to express myself and my opinions, as well as having an innovative video style. The initial start came from me searching for a video, and I just couldn't find it. I couldn't find what I was looking for. That video was that I was searching for actually happens to be the first video I ever uploaded on my channel, which is a Modern Warfare 2 nostalgia trip, or a nostalgia trip Modern Warfare 2, my bad. I was looking for something similar to that content, I couldn't find it, so I was like, fuck it, why not be the one to make it? Now, unfortunately, almost 3 years later, I don't think it aged very well, but I think it's an idea I'll return to in the future at some point, and I would love to make more of those style videos. But yeah, I guess that's where it came from, is really just being lonely, always wanting to do YouTube stuff, and not being able to find the videos that I was looking for. So I had to be the one to step up to do it. Gamerboy Bathwater asks, what is your favorite 2D Sonic game if you had to pick, and why do you dislike the 2D Sonic games? I guess this is kind of a cop-out answer, but I would say Sonic Mania. And I think 2D Sonic games are just fucking mid, dude. I think they're boring as shit. There's nothing to them besides the fact they look cool. They're not difficult. I think they're just boring to play. Nothing about them stands out to me. It's a very generic side-scrolling experience. And that kind of goes for all 2D Sonic games. I've never been a fan. I just think they're lacking. So I'm more of a 3D Sonic guy myself, and even then that's saying quite a lot when most Sonic games are just fucking shit. Nova then asks, when are you running for president? Never. I'd be canceled within the first fucking week of people knowing my name. Gamerboy Bathwater asks, again, what is your favorite snack, or favorite candy? Favorite snack? Shit, I don't know. I don't really eat snacks too much. Favorite snack? I'd probably have to say my favorite snack would just be like a Kit Kat, I guess. I'd say that's the same thing with favorite candy, so it kind of goes hand in hand. I'd say Kit Kat or a Twix. Kaiser Beefy asks, chicks with dicks or bros with boobs? I'm gonna have to go with bros with boobs, simply because, like, I'm always choosing the homies, like, I don't care what it is, I'm choosing the homies for sure. Ain't nothing getting in my way of that. But I guess chicks with dicks is like, wouldn't they also be considered homies? So it's a little like back and forth hypocritical. I don't know, it's very conflicting answers. I guess they're both homies. Fuck it. I don't know. But I mean, you could play with boobs regardless of gender. I'm not really looking for a dick. So I'm probably gonna have to go with bros with boobs. We have the grand return of Big Squigums with, what type of content do you plan on doing in the future? Are you going to do different types of video content or just stick to gaming? Would it be on a second channel or on Pornhub? For a large enough donation, I would start a Pornhub channel and upload strictly Minecraft Let's Plays. What type of content do I plan to do in the future? I guess that's like a very broad question, and I could give you a very broad answer if I want to do a lot of things, but because the way the YouTube algorithm works, not that it works in my favor anyways, I would probably stick to gaming. I'd probably stick to gaming content for the most part. It's something I spend a lot of time doing. It is my genuine hobby. I do love playing games, especially with friends and everything, so I'll probably stick to that. As far as like doing anything else, nah, I just don't see it happening here, man. You're probably not gonna get it from me, man. Sorry. Pimshar also asks, draw my life when? Never. And my life is not that fucking interesting. It's pretty boring. Face reveal when? I've shown my face publicly before once, and I have since removed that stream. I don't think I will ever really do a face reveal or face cam. It doesn't fit my content. I don't think I ever wanted to be the star of the show. You know, I don't want the attention. That's why I sat there and created the drawing for my profile picture, and to kind of replace me as a person, because I never wanted to be the brand. I always wanted something else to be the star of the show, and I think what I have going on right now works pretty perfectly for me. Nova asks, Nova asks, why won't she come back? Probably because your dick's too fucking massive, maybe? Shit, I don't know. List of inspirations. Alright, kind of a long list, I'm not gonna lie. There's a lot of people who really have inspired me to make better content, more long-form content, to have more personality in my videos, to have more of a presentation in my speaking voice when I'm writing scripts and everything and reading them into the microphone. A lot of people have inspired me in different ways, and I'll kind of touch on that as I go down the list. So right now I have two that kind of go hand in hand with Stanley557 and Jay Rizzo, or John Rizzo. They both do COD Zombies content, and their videos that they put out are so fucking insane. Like, so high quality, in depth, perfectly edited down to a fucking T. They got custom animations, they got custom fucking, visual effects and everything in their videos. What they do is so impressive. I could only, hope to God I could get to that point eventually in the future. I pretty much look at everything I do zombies related besides streams is completely inspired specifically by John Rizzo, with a lot of different inspiration for my COD Zombie stuff coming from Stanley as well. Another person who inspires me is Kretosis. I wouldn't say he inspires me necessarily by the type of content he makes or the editing. It's more so how much research he's willing to put into his videos to make sure he gets everything right. He does Fallout lore content and kind of refutes other people's arguments against Fallout and their claims, and I think he does a phenomenal job. Not really at staying civil. Dude's a little hostile, not gonna lie, but I think his arguments are great. He has insane rebuttals and completely defeats other people's points, and he's really good at being argumentative and being right about being argumentative with proof to back it up. So I guess that's somebody who inspires me to more so be right when it comes to my arguments in my videos. Another is Patrician TV. He's just a cool guy. I think he puts out some decent content. Nothing really too particular. I just really like his stuff and it motivates me. I would say Paprika Gaming is so huge on my inspiration list. He posts like such short videos. They're like 10 minutes long, and they're just so fucking stupid and so funny. The dude is a creative fucking genius, I swear, dude. Go check out Paprika Gaming. He's fucking hilarious. Everything he touches is gold, dude. It's insane. Another person just like him is DJ Peach Cobbler. DJ Peach Cobbler is fucking a mastercraft storyteller. This dude could turn anything from, like, you will never see how point A gets to point B, but he fucking makes it happen. and it inspires me so much because I hope I could be that good of a storyteller one day with my videos and my script writing. The dude is genuinely insane and he's fucking hilarious. If you haven't already, go watch his Scorn review, because half the video isn't even about Scorn, but it doesn't matter because he's a fucking entertaining god, and how he gets from point A to point B is just insane. So go check out DJ Peach Cobbler. He's a huge inspiration and he's killing it. Another is JebTube. He does long form content as well. He's just awesome, super cool stuff. I have Boop Loops as well as a huge inspiration. Of course, you guys know him as Jared. This isn't me just bringing him into this because he's my friend. I genuinely think the content he puts out with the setup he has, which is just like a Chromebook, is fucking insane. The amount of I've never seen anyone on YouTube more dedicated to their craft than Jared, and it's such a shame he doesn't get more love, because I wish he got the recognition he deserved, because the shit he puts out is so insanely good. It's so funny. It's so well paced, so well researched. He doesn't do scripts. He does bulletin points, but he's able to tell a story so clearly as if it was scripted. He's so well spoken, and he does it all with the bare minimum. It's impressive how much he could get done, and I think it'd be insane to see the type of stuff he could put out if he actually had a proper setup. I don't know if there will ever be a day where I'm able to see that type of content from Jared, but that dude just inspires me to constantly stay dedicated to the craft, because I see that man just fucking balls to the walls. Like, I think me spending 20 hours editing a video, is a lot, 20 to 40 hours. I'm like, oh my god, that's a full fucking work week. This man will put 20 to 40 hours just reading into his topics, and then another 20 to 40 hours editing his videos. The dude is insane. The dude is fucking insane. Kev DeWitt puts out a lot of banger content as well. Dude's super cool, super awesome. Love his stuff as well. Another one of my inspirations has to be Matt Suki. Now, you guys know him as Matt or Josh, whatever the fuck you know him as. He's another person I've been able to meet through YouTube. And once again, he's not on here because he's my friend. He's on here because how passionate he is about what he does. He definitely is a quality over quantity kind of guy. And I guess, like, on the surface level, if you were to just look at his channel, it comes across as basic, right? You just see Call of Duty commentary. But it's when you actually watch the videos that you see how much goes into it, between character drawings, animation, script writing, editing to match, his arguments and his rebuttals and everything he puts in. He spends so much time on topics he's passionate about that most other Call of Duty commentators don't usually even touch on. And usually when he has an issue with the game, he also provides a counter argument on how to fix it. He won't really criticize a game without bringing up an alternative way to fix the problem and make it better, which after watching a lot of his content, it's made me realize that, okay, I also need to not only criticize a game but give them constructive criticism back on how to fix it, and that's something I've taken into a lot of my reviews. I also love his animation and drawing style. It's something that has definitely inspired me in my own videos. Lastly, I have Clever Haunts. Anyways, those are the channels that really inspire me for the type of content I want to make, or they inspire me to, get better at my editing, my commentary and delivery, or storytelling. Like I said, I know a few of my friends are on that list. It's not because they're my friends, it's because what they do genuinely does inspire me. It's super fucking cool. They're awesome. They are genuinely awesome people, and I couldn't recommend supporting them enough. So now on to the next question. I know that was a long one. I apologize. I'm not like super energies. I'm not on some fucking coke right now or anything. I'm just bulling. So Boop Loops asks, why doesn't she love me back? No, I'm kidding. No, you're not, Jared. I know that's exactly what you're asking. If you were an epic gamer, what would the channel be about? I would love. All right, I've always wanted to kind of do those how to survive videos, right? You have people like Nerd Explains on how to survive this horror movie, and I kind of always wanted to do something like that, but more of a parody, like in a parody style, like, oh, if I was in a jigsaw trap, we'll simply escape by fucking nutting in your mouth and fucking using the jizz to slip out of the bear trap. Easy as fuck. I'm built different. You know what I'm saying? And people would just be so taken back by the criminally just disgusting fucking things I just said. But I think it'd be so funny to do those style of videos that just make no sense at all. And it is a horrible idea, what I'm gonna say. And it sounds horrible. But like, if you use like true crime cases that actually happened and were to do that how to survive this case, it's so fucked up, but if I didn't feel guilty about it, I would totally do it. But it's so fucked up to do that I never would. But how to survive, like, oh, this case, which actually happened, and this person actually fucking died, and it's a horrible event. But this is how I would have survived, because I'm fucking built different. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's horrible, but I think it'd be fucking awesome to do that. But you can't, because how morally fucking just evil it is. But God, I think there is some potential peak comedy there to be had, but laughing at anyone's death is so fucked up. Somebody out there will do it, and I'll tune into it, but it's gonna be a really fucked up situation to be a part of. So I won't be the one to do it. We have Meow Plays asking, can I have the suck? No, you're not 18. When's the next homework stream? Probably next semester. Not this semester, because I'm finishing up here within the next month or so. How would you gain back the motivation to create? Oh God. See, that's something I struggle with a lot, is gaining back the motivation, because truth be told, there is no way to gain back motivation. It's all on you. Nothing's gonna happen where it's like, fuck, I just gained back my motivation. You know, it's definitely something like, you just have to bring yourself to do it, and you have to want to do it, and there has to be a driving force on why you stay doing it, and it's very hard to find that sometimes, to be honest. So I think that's gonna have to be something you figure out by yourself for a little bit, unfortunately. Alright, we have Boop Loop's question. If you could choose one singer or band to make a Zombies Easter egg song, whomstative would it be? Who hasn't done one already? So I guess to answer this question, a lot of people are going to disagree or call me a bitch, and I'll fully accept that. I don't think 21 Pilots has the lyrics for a zombie song, but I think they have the instrumental talent to do a zombie song. If you go look up No Chances, or Message Man. And some of those songs, you know, the instrumentals are insane, and I would genuinely love to have some of those instrumentals kind of be reflected in a zombies map. However, it's hard to tell who I would have sing the lyrics, because I just don't think Alina Segman can be topped when it comes to zombies. I think she is zombies music. I guess, like, I think it'd be funny as fuck to have like 50 Cent or T-Pain just do like a zombie song. I think it'd be so dog shit. I don't think rap belongs anywhere near Call of Duty, but I do think it'd be funny as shit. I do think it'd be funny. So I guess I'd have to go with like T-Pain or 50 Cent or something. Most popular game you've never played. Oh dear. I guess I'd have to... There's a few. There is a few. Spider-Man PS4. I've played it, and by play I mean I've swung around the buildings. I've never once completed a mission or side objective, so I'd say I haven't really played it. So I'd say between that, I never finished the GTA 5 campaign, and I never got past an hour of Red Dead 2. With that being said, I don't know if those are really the most popular games, like by number metrics. Maybe maybe Overwatch. I never got into Overwatch and I never touched it. I don't think I'd ever want to touch Overwatch. It just looks awful. Next question being, this you? Yeah. Was there ever a point you wanted to give up on the channel? Yes, all the time. All the time I sit there and think how much better my life would be if I was dedicating all this time to a different hobby that could actually bring in money. Or even going to the gym to get healthier, or learning how to make music, you know? I'd love to do all of those things. But there's something about being able to put something out there for the public that keeps me going on YouTube. I think the lack of growth, you know, how short everything's been and how time consuming it is very unmotivating. I think the fact that, you know, I spend so long on videos just for some to not even do well is really unmotivating. I think, I mean, there's a lot that goes into it, you know. I think a lot of people don't like what I do. I think I fucked myself over in the algorithm by my stream titles, but it's whatever. I'm not gonna change them. Yeah, I mean, it's something I want to give up on all the time, because at the end of the day, I'm chasing a dream that's damn near impossible, if that makes sense. Like, if you ever think I'm gonna turn this into a living, you're wrong. As much as I'd love to, like, it's just not realistic, and that fucking sucks. But hey, you know, you keep going, because you gotta treat it like it's a hobby. But you can't put your hobby above everything for forever, you know. So eventually the channel will come to an end eventually. I don't know if it'll be anytime soon, but I definitely have a goal, and once I reach that goal, I wouldn't be surprised if it ends shortly after. I won't tell you what sub number that is, but I would expect things to end shortly after hitting that sub goal. Just because, you know, I want to achieve the goal and say I did it, and enjoy my time doing it and move on. And lastly, for this part of the question, has esports or streaming ruined multiplayer gaming? Yes, definitely. Everybody's a sweat, everybody's a tryhard. And I guess that's one of the things that I care most about in my content, is like, so many people watch to see you be the best. Why can't I have people watch to see me be the worst? Why do I have to be the best at everything? Why can I, who's just an average fucking Joe at Call of Duty or zombies or this or that, why can people not watch me just have fun? You know, why do I have to be the best? And if I'm not the best, people aren't interested. Why not be interested in the worst? I don't know. Not saying I'm the worst Call of Duty player, but it's like, I'm not fucking good. You know, I wouldn't say I'm good at any game I play, but in order to be successful, it's almost like you need to be damn good at it. And I'm not trying to be successful off of doing the bare minimum. I want to be successful for me rather than the game I'm playing. If you look at people who are streamers, let's use Moist Critical, right? It doesn't matter the game he's playing. He has viewers because people are there for him, not for the game. Then you look at Tim the Tapman, and that dude's viewers drop significantly if he's not playing a battle royale, because people are there for the game. They're there to see him win. They're not there to see him, right? They're not there to see him enjoy himself or have fun. They want to see him win and hit constant clips. That would suck, you know? And in a way, I think I've already achieved the fan base who shows up for me. It's very small, it's very niche, but it's very loyal. And that's something I'm genuinely so thankful for. But I don't ever want to be known as being super good at something. I want people to show up for me. Like Some Rice asks, God, I can't say that word today. I just can't say asks. Like, fuck. My English is shit. What is it about Sonic 06 that makes it good? The writing. Why is Heavy Rain your favorite game? It's not. It's dog shit. If I hear Jason one more time in my life, I'm gonna add another fucking cut to my wrist. Were we the Call of Duty all along? Yes. Are you back for Blood? I wish. Squiggums asks, come city stream when? Probably never. The map was boring. The experience was fun. The map wasn't so fun. Lenny asks, why do you still unironically like Treyarch? Nostalgia, baby? Come on now. I already explained that to you in my last Treyarch review. It's that feeling of I get to be a little kid again, looking forward to a zombies map. Usually the zombie map is fucking dog shit, and usually the game is fucking dog shit. But I hope, for a goddamn brief moment, that it captures my childhood again, and it never fucking does. But I will purchase every fucking Treyarch game until it does, and then I could die happy. Empathetic says, if you could change one thing about the world, no matter how small or big, that changes, what would it be? I would say, I would make it so pets couldn't die, right? Like, no one's dog could die, no one's cat could die. Like, animals were just, your pets would live forever. Because going through a pet's death is the most heartbreaking fucking shit, dude. Like, last September, my cat died. Hardest fucking, like, month of my life, dude, mentally. And then, like, 2 months later, my grandma dies. Bro, I don't give a shit. Fuck her. She deserved it. You know, like, I didn't give a fuck. Grandma kicked the bucket. I don't fucking care. You know, but my cat dying, I couldn't fucking do it, bro. But, like, Granny? Oh, man, she couldn't fucking die soon enough. She was horrible. I fucking hated that bitch. She didn't even know I existed. She forgot about me. Bitch probably had dementia. I could not stand her, dude. Yeah, rip Granny. El Bozo, for real. Cappy Dude says, what's your favorite emoji? I don't know. I don't use emojis. I'd probably say eggplant. Get fucked. Lenny says, why are you single even though you're quite a fine-looking fellow? Thanks, Lenny. I'm single because it's my choice to be single. There's been opportunities, and I don't think I would be able to be a good significant other to somebody at the current moment, but thank you for asking. Monkey says, is it true that you only give money to homeless people if they suck your toes and lick your feet? Did you say toes? Pimp Shark says, will it... fuck. No, I won't. Will you ever play Rust with me? Nah. If I ever played Rust, it would not be on Xbox, sorry. Masuki says, what animal would your Sonic OC be? I guess I would probably have to go with a snail. I want his power to be moving super slow, the complete opposite of Sonic, and I want him to leave skid marks everywhere for the enemies to be consumed by. Like, just shit skid marks across the fucking map, and it just consumes every enemy. How would that work? Don't know, don't care, didn't ask. That would be my Sonic OC. Nova says, what are some of your goals for YouTube and streaming over the next few months or years? Some goals for YouTube? Oh, shit. To hit a certain amount of subscribers, which I don't really want to share. I guess, like, I'd be fine with 1,000. My goal is a little bit above that, but I'd be happy with 1,000. As far as what are my, goals for streaming? What are my goals for streaming? I want to hit 20 concurrent viewers every stream. I don't know how. I kind of always wanted to reinvent the wheel of streaming. Obviously, with being a kid with no budget to do so, it's very hard to do. Streaming to me is not really a, hey, I'm relaxing with my viewers. It's definitely more of, I'm putting on a show. Are you not entertained? It is that mindset of, I'm going to fucking entertain you for the next 3 hours, and I'm gonna do bomb as fuck at it. I'm gonna give it my all, and I hope you guys, can appreciate that and be entertained. Obviously, there's some cracks in the wall, and I'm not perfect at it. There's days where I'll get a fucking god-awful text 5 minutes into the stream, and my mood is killed for the next 3 hours, and I do my best not to let you guys see it. Or something happens in the family mid-stream, and I'm like, oh, this is ass, or I got a lot going on in my personal life, and sometimes I talk about it when I shouldn't. Because at the end of the day, people aren't there for your problems. They could be there for you, but they're not there for your problems or to hear about your life. At the end of the day, they are still there to be entertained. And at the end of the day, I wouldn't consider myself an influencer, but I would consider myself somewhat of an entertainer. I mean, I put on a live show for 3 hours, I was doing that almost every night for 8 months, and it was a long journey, very stressful mentally and physically, especially when it came to sleep or lack thereof. But I guess just have 20 concurrent viewers, minimum 1,000 subscribers. I want to be able to pull in some views per video. I just want to have fun. I've come to terms long ago that this isn't going to be a job, and I need to stop trying to make it one. So that's why I've been a little bit more lenient on my schedule, because truth be told, it's not like I'm getting paid for this. So I'm just having more fun with it now. Wise Cat says, when you get popular, what are you going to do? That's very vague. I don't think I'll ever get to a point where I could call myself popular on YouTube, because nowadays that is several million subscribers to be considered popular. I just want to make friends and have good times. I didn't list Vanoss as a inspiration, but I would definitely just like to have a group of friends to play games with and make videos with constantly, and have it just pay for everything. But obviously, once again, that's unrealistic, but that would be the life right there. Empathetic says, what is the scariest nightmare you had? Probably somebody I care about so much being decapitated in a car accident. Shit was fucked. Don't want to think about it. I actually woke up and I was like, damn, bro, I almost pissed myself. That shit was fucked up. How do I get motivated to continue pushing out content like you? Well, you see, that's very hard to answer when I'm not motivated. Ask yourself, how badly do you want it? Because I wanted it enough to stream almost every night for 3 to 6 hours every night for 8 months. I wanted it enough to not give a shit about my family relationships, hanging out with them, hanging out with my friends, missing out on constant hangouts and meetups and get-togethers. I wanted it enough to give up a lot of my relationships, and I saw a lot of growth over that 8 months. You know, I went from 170 subscribers to, I mean, here we are at 500. You know, I definitely saw the growth. Was it worth it? No. Probably not. You know, I definitely think how much I want it has diminished because reality kicks your ass sometimes. And I think that's okay. But if you actually want it, then fucking work for it. Sacrifice. Go put in the hours and the work and do your best to promote your shit everywhere. Make your YouTube shorts. Stream for several hours a day, several times a day. Go make a TikTok promoting your shit. Do everything you can to go promote yourself. If you actually fucking want it, don't ask yourself, how do I get motivated? Just go fucking do it. And I think what got me started in the first place, right? It's always hard putting out your first video or your first stream because A, nobody's going to show up, or B, you're not going to be proud of it. And to that I say the first step is always the hardest. It's making that first step will be one of the hardest things you ever do. You're stepping out of your comfort zone. You're stepping into a place and scenario of something that you're just not good at. But the only way to get better at it is consistency. And I think as long as you stay at it, you'll eventually get better. But trust me when I say those first few videos and streams are going to be the most awkward things of your life, man. But just stick to it. Stick to it and you will fucking do great. Okay, so as I'm recording this last minute, I completely forgot a list of questions real quick that I'm about to go through real fast for you guys. So I have Matsuki with his question being, what's your favorite COD Mastery camo? I'm gonna have to go with Dark Matter from Black Ops 3 alongside Black Ops 2 Diamond or Black Ops 1 Gold. I think they're both, or all of those are just absolute banger camos, and the grind for Black Ops 3 Dark Matter was really fun at the time. And I look at that very fondly. Same thing with Dark Ether camo and Cold War. Just grinding out zombies was a ton of fun and I loved it. Matsuki also says, what is your least favorite COD multiplayer and zombies feature? One for each mode, plus not counting SBMM, lack of updates, supply drops, and the store. So my least favorite COD multiplayer is going to be, oh god, probably Infinite Warfare, just because it was very boring and uninspiring, and it felt like I already played it a lot on Black Ops 3, so it really didn't do anything new for me. Or Black Ops 4's. Black Ops 4 was just awful. So was Cold War's. Cold War's multiplayer was dog shit. But the worst multiplayer I've ever played was Vanguard. Vanguard was fucking dog shit. Vanguard sucks. What's my least favorite, like, feature for multiplayer? I'm gonna have to say Specialists. Specialists were ass. I hated Specialists. I also think Modern Warfare 2019 completely ruined the camo grind for all of Call of Duty. Thankfully, Modern Warfare 2022 fixed the camo grind in a way, but Modern Warfare 2019 ruining the camo grind entirely for 3 solid straight years upset me quite a bit. So I'd say that was my least favorite multiplayer feature for that game and over the last 3 years, but Specialist overall, I hated them. My least favorite zombies feature, the perk limit. The perk limit is dog shit. Thank God they finally removed that, and perks are now uncapped in Cold War. Thank God, it should be that way for the rest of the time, to be honest. Sub Sandwich says, what's your plans for the channel in the future? I don't really plan ahead too far. I do have a little bit of a roadmap on my Discord. We'll see if I stick to it though. As a content creator, has there been any struggles along the road to 500 subs? Funny enough, that was asked by Sub Sandwich again. Yes, being consistent, taking it seriously, having fun, constantly trying to innovate what I do. It's very very challenging to do so. What's my favorite movie? I have a long list of favorite movies. I love Zombieland, Zombieland 2, Forrest Gump is alright. I don't know why I even named that. It's just okay, actually. The Simpsons movie's always been good. I love Road Trip. That's a good movie. Ferris Bueller's Day Off is up there for one of my favorites, that's for sure. A lot of good movies, Count Chocula, Boo Berry, or Frankenberry, or Fruit Brute. Count Chocula, easy. What else do you play besides COD? I usually play Minecraft, Sandwich says. Fallout? I do love me some Fallout. Elder Scrolls is good. Pretty much anything Bethesda is decent. Wolfenstein and all that stuff. Doom. Yeah, pretty much everything under Bethesda is decent. I also like Mortal Kombat games. The stories are kind of ass, but they're fun. Rainbow Six is decent. Back 4 Blood I love. Kind of games like that. I like when I'm not streaming, I usually prefer to play co-op games with friends. Nothing really competitive like PvP. I'm pretty dog shit at PvP, but mostly PvE. Anyways, I'll let you guys get back to the actual video, so thanks. Sorry for running late on that. So for the rest of the questions, we're kind of going to speed run. They're just anonymous questions that I put in through an app where it doesn't really tell me who asked. So, you know, I expect memes out of that one. Who asked? Yeah, I get it now. Fuck you. Anyways, how big is your dick? Me and the boys got our bets down. He wrote R as in A-R-E, not O-U-R. So, dude is clearly gooning. How big is my dick? Bigger than yours. Fuck you. You and the boys got your bets down? Well, I want in on these bets, bitch. The weirdest thing you've ever eaten? Ass. Very weird texture. I know what you did. Ah, shit, so do I. How tall are you? 5'11". Worst date you've ever been on? Whew. There's just... I wouldn't really... was it a date? I don't know if I consider it a date. It's a little hard to tell, but I'll tell the story anyways. When I was meeting up with this this girl, I knew the owner of the restaurant I was going to. And, you know, he's usually cool, gives me like 50% off discount and everything. And I go in with this girl. The dude sees that I walk in with the girl, right? The family friend who owns the restaurant, and the dude starts treating me like I'm a fucking celebrity, like, holy shit, you know, Justin, you fucking came in here, and you know, like, oh, it's been so long, here, let me get you your seat, and put me up at like the higher up bar. And at the time I wasn't even 21. He sat us there. He's like, can I get you guys anything to drink? I was like, bro, I was like, you know, we're not 21. He's like, don't care, bro. It's on the house today. And then he covered both of our meals. You know, neither one of us paid. And it was pretty funny, but I guess the awkwardness of being put in that position of feeling like I'm better than I am when I'm just another mediocre guy was very uncomfortable. And I had to set expectations way lower after that. And we ended up just working things out as friends. I wasn't really too intrigued in a relationship with that person. And I think we both ended up agreeing on just being friends. And we're still friends to this day. It's very cool. Craziest pickup line that worked. I don't think I've ever used a pickup line. The last relationship I had, I was 16 when I asked her out. Wait, no, I wasn't. I was 15. We were at Taco Bell, hanging out with a group of friends, and I was leaving, and I asked, will you be my girlfriend? As my brother was picking me up because I couldn't fucking drive. And she said yes. Funny enough, the day I'm recording this would have been our 6-year anniversary. However, her and I got lunch today. It was a good time. So, yeah, you know, I guess asking someone to be your girlfriend in Taco Bell works every time. And finally, Coca-Cola or Pepsi. Coca-Cola and Pepsi sucks. They're both dog shit. And I'm gonna say, however, Diet Coke is fucking phenomenal. I'm a Diet Pop kind of guy. Diet Coke over Diet Pepsi any day of the week. You know, I just prefer Diet Coke over any other pop. So, with that being said, thank you guys all so much for the support. I know this was a very, very, very slow-paced Q&A. That's fine. I wasn't really rapid-firing these questions. I wanted to talk more in depth and be a little bit more personal about them. But with that being said, I'm going to wrap things up here. This is just one of a 2-part 500 subscriber special. So in the meantime, I hope you guys kind of just enjoy this while I still work on the actual 500 sub special video. With that being said, thank you guys all so much for watching, and thank you to everybody who asked questions. I really do appreciate you guys, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Piss off.